God damn it!
The trash still lives.
Major Kisaragi.
Welcome everybody to Character Showcase. I'm the great and almighty Eops, and in this series I will be showcasing characters from fighting games. The first of said fighting games is Blazblue Chrono Phantasma, and of course the first character that I'm going to be doing a video on is Noel Vermillion because she is my main online. Noel has 11,000 HP and specializes in applying pressure to the opponent. That being said, she's one of the fastest characters in the game, dealing above average damage. She is extremely effective at rushing down the opponent. However, she has a relatively short range, average reversal options, and potentially unsafe mix-ups. Always applying pressure while also playing safe and not engaging in unsafe combos is key to playing Noel effectively. Her normal attacks are 5A, that deals 300 damage but has a fairly short range, 5B, a fast poke with decent range that deals 500 damage, and 5C that deals 680 damage. Now for her crouching attacks. Noel has 2A, a decent poke that deals 300 damage but has poor combo potential and a standing opponent. 2B that does 460 damage and hits low. And finally 2C that does 420 damage hitting the opponent twice. Noel has 3 forward normal attacks. 6A, one of her entire moves that deals 550 damage. 6B that hits overhead, has a slow startup and is a bit obvious, but is one of Noel's basic mix-ups into a drive. It deals 650 damage. 6C is another key move for Noel's combos, especially the corner ones. The second part of the attack fires a projectile. This attack deals 450 damage to 750 damage, depending whether or not you land the projectile. 3C is another one of Noel's key moves. It hits low, dealing 720 damage, and constitutes the basic setup for a 2-2B/C silencer. As for Noel's jump attacks, she has Jump A that deals 300 damage, Jump B that deals 460 damage, Jump C that hits 3 times, dealing 250 damage per hit, and finally Jump 2C, one of the new moves added in Blazblue Chrono Phantasma. It deals 400 damage and can be used after Revolver Blast for a nice combo end. Noel's Counter Assault is one of the best in the games. It can potentially put enemies in corners, but nevertheless it puts some distance between Noel and her opponent. Finally, we have her Crush Trigger that deals 1000 damage. Noel's drive is called Chain Revolver and allows her to start fast combos using different attacks from her normal attacks. You can use up to 5 attacks including her starter attack. These combos can end in 3 different special attacks. Her drive starting attacks are 5D, 2D, 4D, 6D, Jump D, and Jump 4D. 5D gives full body invulnerability, doing 740 damage. 2D is an overhead flip that grants lower body invulnerability but no longer hits overhead. It deals 420 damage 3 times. 4D is a hit that can be used to evade certain attacks and also staggers the opponent on hit. It deals 700 damage. 6C knocks down her opponent and gives Noel upper body invulnerability after the first frame, dealing 720 damage. Noel's Jump D hits below and deals 400 damage. Finally, Jump 4D makes Noel jump over the opposing character, dealing 600 damage on the other side. Now for the moves that Noel can use after starting the drive. She can use all the D moves as well as 5A, 6/4A, 5B, 6/4B, and finally 5C and 6/4C. After 4 attacks during her Chain Revolver combo, Noel can finish the combo with one of these moves. Bloom Trigger that deals 950 damage and gives Noel and her opponent some distance. Assault Through, which makes Noel dash behind the opponent, then hitting him, also pushing the opponent, dealing 900 damage. Finally, Noel can use Spring Raid that sends the opponent flying while dealing 1000 and 150 damage. Noel has 3 throws, a forward throw, a back throw, and an air throw, all of which can deal a maximum of 1400 damage. Noel has a couple of special moves at her disposal. First, she has Type 9 Optic Barrel that can either be used with A for a mid-ranged attack or with B for a screen length attack. Both deal 650 damage. Chamber Shot, one of her new moves, is in fact the Continuum Shift extended version of her low-range Optic Barrel, but it deals 1100 damage, which is significantly more. Revolver Blast is her only jump special and it deals up to 1500 damage. Noel's Type 9 Muzzle Flitter resembles a throw, dealing 1500 damage. Finally, there is Silencer, a move that can be used on down opponents with either B or C. B can be used multiple times, whereas C can only be used once. Noel has 2 distortion drives, Zero Gun Fenrir that fires projectiles in an arc pattern dealing 140 damage each. If you hit the opponent with the gun first, Noel will utilize the second part of the distortion known as Nimbus Destabilizer. This deals significantly more damage. Bulletstorm is her second distortion. Noel jumps firing projectiles towards the opponent, ending with Thor, a rocket that fires the opponent in the air. Noel's overdrive is Chain Quasar and provides Noel with a few positive effects. Faster startup speed on drive moves, faster recovery on drive moves, distortion drives deal more damage Fenrir hitting the opponent twice, Thor allows Noel to recover in the air, Assault Through has increased invulnerability and a short invisibility period, and last but not least, String Raid has increased on-tech time allowing for combos. Finally we have Noel's Astro, which is now a counter Astro.
Astral finish!
My name has been the Great and Almighty Ups, and as part of Angry Masherz, I bid you farewell. Please do remember to subscribe if you want to keep up with my content, as well as thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. And of course, check out the other videos in the series. There are links provided to you here on the screen. Isn't that nice?